Everybody, it's been a while since I give an update of what's been happening, and I want to give you that update now. It's a bit of a story, but I'll try and make it fairly short. It's been about four more, I don't know how many years now, a long time since we did Land's End to John O'Groats. And in that time, since then, we've had COVID that hit, and that really locked things down for a lot. Took us off our bikes. We couldn't go out, obviously. And towards the end of that time of doing of that lockdown, I was approached by my son, who said, "Hey Dad, I fancy doing my bike license." And what we mean by that is motorbike license. And I don't have my motorbike license at that time. And the story goes that, yeah, we kind of went on and we've both got our motorbike license. That was about 2 years ago he approached. We went and did our CPT together, which is our compulsory basic training on the bikes. And then from that, we went ahead and we sat our tests. So that was 2 years ago, starting out the whole journey. And I passed my bike test, got my bike license over a year ago now. Actually a bit longer, so it'll be about 15 months ago, I suppose. From now, I got my motorbike license, which is a full A license. And Toby's got his license. And so I want to give you that view of what happened to get us to there. So let me introduce you to a few things that we did. So this is the first thing that we did. We end up getting a Yamaha 125 that we both used to do our learning on. This is we got this from new, and we needed something to practice on. Once you've done your CPT, you can go out on the road, but you need to do some practice once you've got your bike. We needed something to practice on together. So this was what we went for. It's kind of a street bike, a naked bike. And every time I look at a 125 bike, I just don't like the look of them. I find that the tires are all really skinny, but this one really looks the part. You can see that. And this one's affectionately known as Bumblebee. So that's what we did. We did our practice on this, and then went and did our full bike tests, and passed on something a bit bigger on MT7s. So that's what we went for. Then, of course, once we passed, this being a 125 single cylinder 125 bike, which is great fun, by the way, totally recommend. So I wanted something a bit bigger, and so this is what we went for. I went for a Triumph Tiger 900. So this is a 3-cylinder. It's 888cc as a bike, and this, as you can see, is a full-on adventure bike. I bought it new from Triumph. With the back box on the back, and I've got the pannier racks on the back ready to put boxes on. And then moving on from that, was what did my son get? Well, he went for something a bit different. He went for this, which is a Zero Motorcycles DSR, and he uses that for commuting to work. It's an electric motorbike, so very different. But that's great fun. It's a very quick bike, and importantly, you can ride that on an A2 license, not a full A license. But it is really quick. So there you are. That's the lineup that we have. You can see the background. We still have the bus that we use for doing the Land's End to John O'Groats. But the next step is what we do with these bikes. Well, I'm going to give you in the next few videos, give you a bit more of an introduction to the bikes themselves. But the one in the middle, the Triumph, there's more to a story than that, because being an adventure bike, that only means one thing, and that is probably doing some adventures. Endless views, isn't it? Oh dear. Not too far to go now. And if you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe, and make sure you click the bell icon to get notified on the future releases.